Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Drop-In Morning Show with the Teach Better team, where we are live every single morning, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. It is Monday, February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. It is the day after the Super Bowl. And holy moly, do we have a lot to announce because we are announcing two more speakers for the Teach Better conference. Jeff Gargis is here. Coffee is hot, and we'll be right back for the show. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, February 14th, the day after the Super Bowl. Big announcements coming today. Ooh, it's going to be crazy. How are you, Jeff?
Big announcements.
Big announcements. It's going to be such big announcements today. I know it's Monday morning. People are slowly waking up for the day. I get it. Probably was a long weekend. Headed into a fabulous full week. But, Jeff, there's a lot going on this morning. So it's kind of fun to bring the excitement.
There is. It's Valentine's Day, so that's exciting. So I snuck up and put the Valentines out on the table this morning.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday, so we kind of have like a 2-day celebration type. I don't know. We don't celebrate too much, but like stuff. We bought all kinds of gifts, the kids and I. And it's exciting. Your Rams won last night. It was a good game.
We will be
talking kind of a week ending, but like, you know.
We will be talking about that today. We will get to that. That needs its own intentional time that my team won the Super Bowl.
I love your team. Like, I'm pretty sure you picked them in like
6 weeks ago. I picked them. I've been committed for an entire 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Has it been 6 weeks?
Okay, it's been 5 weeks, maybe. It's been for sure 5 weeks at least. I'm going with 6.
It's been at least 3, probably 3. This was probably the third game, third or fourth, maybe fourth game. Was it the whole playoffs? Did you pick them at the start of the playoffs?
I don't know, but I do know that there was a week where there wasn't a game, and I was still a Rams fan.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's typically a bye week is the best time to be a Browns fan. So, I get it. Yes. So excited. I'm excited. I'm pumped because I know we're sharing more about the conference, which is always excited.
I know we have a lot going on because there's also a course coming out this week.
There's a course coming out this week too. Yeah.
There's like an Illinois Teach Better hangout later this week. There's just like a lot going on this week.
Jeff Bradbury's in the comments right now. Like that's a Valentine's celebration. We got lots of friends in the comments right now. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody there.
I know. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so excited that we're starting off with like crazy amount of information to discuss. Like this is an exciting way to get up and get ready for a Monday, you know?
I can't think of a better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than with a bunch of information.
You know, hold on. It's exciting information, though, isn't it?
It is exciting information. I'm just excited we're going to reveal more of the silhouettes.
I know the Teach Better conference announcement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm like trying to get ahead of myself. I don't want to get it because I'm curious if anybody's guessed these two or not.
Okay. I will tell you, we are going to get to in just a little bit here, the official announcement of Teach Better conference. We have 2 more speakers we're revealing. And since our last announcement, that silhouette image of people that people have been guessing, I've gotten a lot of guests. Nobody has guessed every single silhouette correctly. Okay. And some of the guesses have been correct, but I don't think any of the guesses matched these 2 speakers that I saw any single guess.
Wow. Interesting.
Because some of the silhouettes were kind of like if you had a prediction, you could literally go to their headshot and truly compare like really strong outlines.
Yeah.
These 2 I felt were like no-brainers, and then nobody guessed these 2 that we're announcing. So
interesting.
I will say as a little teaser, we're gonna get to that in a little bit, but it is, like 2 people that I don't think will be surprising to some, and there is like a male and female duo we're doing on this reveal.
Male, female. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, before we get to all that, Valentine's Day, Jeff. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Appreciate you. So fun to be able to celebrate Valentine's Day. I feel like our Valentine's Day in the Teach Better family is green hearts versus pink, which is fine.
I agree. Yes.
Yep. And I do want on record that when you made fun of me for wearing pink, I told you I was going to wear pink on Valentine's Day.
You did.
I
That
did.
is true. You held true to your word.
It's the only reason I own this shirt.
It's still weird, but
no, but it's just just own for today, and then no more. You have to wait another year. You're wearing like a red underneath.
I have red underneath. I guess I thought about that when I put on the black. I'm like, it's not very Valentine's Day-ish. I'm like, but I got red underneath, right? Like,
well, it's Valentine's Day and Teach Better, so you got like a combo.
It's a combo, yeah. It's a combo, yeah. Something like that. Sure, yeah. We'll go with that. That's what it is.
I love it.
I don't have like a Valentine's Day like outfit. I should get one though.
We could, yeah. We could make a Valentine's Day Teach Better swag item that we could all wear next year.
It could be like all those, the hearts, the little candy hearts you can get like messages on. They could be like the positive messages. And okay, Josh.
Yeah, we're gonna get that to Joshua Stanford. So, how was your weekend? I know usually when we start the show bright and early in the morning, we slowly get into it. I feel like we just talked about a lot. But tell me, how was your weekend? Was it good?
It was okay. Pretty quiet. Not a whole lot going on. We did celebrate yesterday. We celebrated my grandparents' 63rd wedding anniversary, which is actually today. They got married on Valentine's Day I don't know why they got married on Valentine's Day. I assume because it was Valentine's Day, but 63 years ago. So that was kind of cool. That's a big one to celebrate. So we did that. So it was fun. So we could see them and see my parents and stuff yesterday.
Love it.
We didn't really do much else. Saturday was kind of a lazy day, relaxing.
Sure.
Kids and I went shopping for mom.
Perfect.
Because nothing like getting everything 2 days before.
Sure. I mean, that's the way to do it. As the husband, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. How was your weekend? Did you have more excitement than me?
I think so. Yeah, I had a really busy weekend. I dropped off the dogs at a friend's home, and they took the puppies for the weekend, and I went down to Bloomington Normal and had some Valentine Day celebrations with a few of our friends on the Teach Better team and their children, which was really fun.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah. And then, we brought our friends with us. We all got together. It was wonderful. And then I came back and picked up the dogs yesterday and watched my team win the Super Bowl. So it was a busy weekend.
It's an exciting weekend. You got to see cool people, good people, and kids. I assume the cute kids were around.
Yes, and we played board games. And I will tell you, Code Names was what we played pretty consistently. That was my favorite game we played.
Code Names. What's that? I've never even heard of that.
Okay,
I'm sure Alex knows it, but
yeah, I just ordered it on Amazon. So for those of you who are looking, I did grab it on Amazon. It was it was a super easy purchase, but essentially I'm going to do a terrible job describing it, but you have all these cards on the board.
Yeah.
And 2 people that are giving clues.
Okay.
They have specific cards that they want their teammates to pick on the board and specific cards that they don't want them to pick.
Gotcha.
And so what you would do is you would, as the code giver, you can say one word. And as you say that one word, you're hoping for your teammates to be able to guess cards on the board related to that one word. The problem is you have no way to tell them how many cards relate to that.
Right or wrong.
Right or wrong. And then when they pick, they have to pick one at a time. So if they pick a card that benefits your team, you put your color down of the team. And if they pick a card that doesn't benefit your team, it stops and it goes to the next. It was really fun. So a description would be like, if you have all these cards out and it says maybe ghost, darkness, and, washer, I can say basement, and you can think okay, basement, ghosts live in basement, basements are dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really fun game, a little challenging depending on
my washer's in my basement too, so that would have thrown me off.
Well, and again, and you could have only guessed 2 and then stopped. You've no idea what you want you to pick.
Interesting. Well, that sounds fun. So it's a lot of so you got to be thinking, how do my teammates think?
Yeah.
And how do I get them to think the way that I want them to think? So then the goal is for them to then they're revealing what your answer is or whatever.
Yeah, so they're guessing the cards, and if they can either guess until they're wrong, they can guess until whatever. But there's also a card that if anybody says, you automatically lose. So you're trying to avoid that card the whole time as well.
So you got to make sure your word doesn't accidentally lead them that way. Okay. Right.
So
that sounds fun.
It's a good game. It's kind of like its own version of catchphrase in some regard, but and It was not perfect necessarily depending on the age of kids, but if you were using
Sure.
like descriptors, it was really fun. I really liked it. And the adults that were there, that was kind of like our go-to game. So I recommend it
Yeah.
for adult game time.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah. And then my team won the Super Bowl, and that was
And
really
then the Super Bowl. It was a good. How did you feel like the game altogether? You got like, how was the national anthem? How was the halftime show? Obviously, you liked the final score.
Final score was awesome. First quarter and fourth quarter were the best. Second and third, we pretended not to show up, which was fine.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm interested to see the reviews of the show in the middle. What's that called? Halftime show?
The halftime show.
Yeah. I
enjoy it, but that's like throwback to like high school, like
I know.
middle school and high school. So I was, they were playing on my nostalgia a lot there. But and so my brother and sister-in-law, they were talking like just all the different things you can bet on Super Bowl Sunday. Like, it's ridiculous. Like my sister-in-law had a bet on the over/under on the length of time of the national anthem.
Oh, see, I saw somebody bet on like the Gatorade color. Like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like you could bet on the Gatorade color, you could bet on all that stuff. It wasn't an actual bet, but I bet that Eminem would come up from the floor, and he did. So I don't know who, but someone owes me money.
That's what I hope you get your money. I hope you get your money.
And it was a good game. I didn't care who won.
I did.
It would have been cool to see Joe Burrow win because it was just the season they had. But Matthew Stafford's a good dude too, and there's several players on that team that was fun to watch them win. So I just wish it would have ended differently. Like, it was just a weak way to end, like, which happens, but like,
so epic.
Like, in it, like, it was set up to where like the Bengals, like, it could have ended on another, like,
it would have killed me if they would have got close.
The first one is like, he's a rookie and he's been ice cold all, so awesome all year. Like, it'd been awesome for like them to tie it up, going overtime, and but instead
we had so many receivers out. We were not losing that game. It had to come to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With when Odell went down, that was, you hate to see that. He's battled so hard.
He also is very good looking.
Yeah, he's good looking.
That helps,
I'm digging the purple when he went with the purple hair. Yeah,
I know. I was like, I dig it.
I like it. He pulls it off, and he played a heck of a first half too, and then just popping that knee. He's had a lot of trouble with that knee.
It was like the first quarter.
Well, first quarter.
Yeah. Anyway, so shout out to all of our Rams fans, and I think it's so fun that we have so much to celebrate today.
All right, good stuff. What are we doing next? Are we going to conference stuff next, or no?
Yeah, hold on.
Somewhere else first.
I'm
sorry. I'm just throwing us off because I'm just excited right now. So
I know. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. We're thrilled you're here for Daily Drop-In bright and early. We have a lot to talk about today. So, Jeff, I know we should have done this before we came live, but it's Monday morning. So technically we should be going into good news and holidays. And then we should be going into conference announcement. And then we'll go into upcoming this week. Are you on the same page with that?
Yeah. So let's do some good news and holidays then.
Okay. So that means we're not making conference announcements for at least a few more seconds. Are you ready?
Well, yeah. I'm just going to need you to talk at like, as if we hit you on 3X.
Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Drop-In Educator Morning Show, where we are here live every single morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. I know we just went through what we want to do for the show, so we're getting into some good stuff with some big announcements coming up. But, Jeff, we also forgot that on Friday, we started a new thing at the beginning of our show where we were going to go over our happy feed, which is having our guest or our co-host on the show share what they're grateful for. So before we get into our holidays and our good news story, I need you to tell me one thing that you are grateful for.
I'm grateful for our team.
Okay, tell me more.
Our team members. Okay. I'm grateful for the team of people that I get to work with that just bust their butts every day. To help us try and support educators and to be there for teachers. And I think most people know the majority of our team members are full-time teachers. So they're doing what they do with us and all that quote unquote free time they have. And so I'm super grateful for the way that we never hear any of them ever complain about schedule or lack of time, even in the year that they're having this year. So I'm super grateful for all of them.
I love it. It is submitted to Happy Feed. Shout out to Rob Dunlap, who was joining the show last Thursday, who gave us this idea. Brad Hughes and I just ran with it Friday, and we're going to continue with it as we continue through our week this week. Jeff, our good news for the day we'll get to in just a second, but there are some holidays to celebrate. One of which, of course, we mentioned. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. If you need a Valentine, you got me. Call me up. I love it. Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day to many people. So find time to spread your appreciation and love on Valentine's Day. Jeff, I kind of appreciate you, and I kind of love you. Like, you know.
Thanks, Ray. I appreciate that.
Happy to help. Other things today. It is National Clean Out Your Computer Day, which I don't know if that's like clean out your search history or like, I don't know what cleaning out your computer means. Like to me, cleaning out your closet is like taking everything out.
I'm thinking it's like getting rid of all the old files. If you got a messy desktop, getting the files off there that you don't need, backing up and cleaning out maybe.
There you go.
Or why don't you actually take it apart and.
That would be a thing. Yeah. So either way, find a way to clean up your computer. Many of us use our computers all day, every day for work. So find a way to clean it out.
Disclaimer, we are not in any way, shape, or form telling you to use soap and water on your computer at all. We do not put it into a sink or a bathtub or wash tub of any sort. Just
I see no concern with that. Little scrubber, you know.
Okay. Well, you know, you do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I just ordered an Apple product yesterday, and I literally pressed purchase, and my thought as I purchased this like exciting new thing, I was like, I'm so stupid for buying this and not asking Jeff about it first.
What did you buy?
Well, I'll tell you about it later. I got to ask you a lot of questions. I also have no idea how to set it up, and I'm gonna need you to like FaceTime me for like about 45 minutes and like walk me through it if you don't mind.
I'm very interested, but all right.
It'll be good. It's also International Book Giving Day. So for those of you that are not only celebrating all that we have to celebrate this morning, why not gift a book? What a great gift.
That's a great Valentine's Day gift too. 2 for 1 right there.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
That's cool. That's a good day.
There's a lot of movies where like the man gifts the female or the female gifts their like lover a book that has like a flower name. Have you ever seen that where it's like they like, what's movie is that they give them a few books, but all the authors or all the names are like flower names. So it's like gifting a bouquet in some regard, but they're books.
Really? I've never heard of that.
Maybe it's Age of Adeline that does that. It's like super cute. What a cute book idea. Anyway, gift a book. That's a great one. It's also Library Lovers Day. So we're going to celebrate reading and books and Valentine's Day and the Rams winning the Super Bowl all day long. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
I love that you're so annoyed that I've decided for 5 minutes that I have a football team.
I think it's great. I'm glad you have something to celebrate.
I did commit. I think I'm going to watch like basketball coming up.
Oh, and who are you picking for basketball?
I would have to. I literally can't name a basketball team right now. Oh wait, March is college, so I know like Duke is a basketball team. Or
Duke is a basketball team, yes.
There's a G one that sounds super funny. It's in the back of your throat. What's that one?
Gonzaga?
Yes, so that one could be my pick. Yeah, so we'll see.
Gonzaga's good. I'm going
to look them up. I have no idea. Zero.
Okay. So when you do that, do you look them up and do you choose by like the record that they currently have, or just like you like the mascot, or you like how the name sounds? Like how do you do that?
It's purely based on jersey color. How dare you ask?
I'm sorry. I apologize. Home or away though, they change. Just depends on when you look.
Don't add so much stress to my life. I have no idea. This is a very big decision, Jeff Gargis, and it is Monday, February 14th. We are still coming off a high of the Super Bowl. It's Valentine's Day, and it's National Library Lovers Day. So how could you ask me these challenging questions?
National Give a Book Day.
Give a book day. I love that. Give a book today. I love that. Are you, I will say, I sent flowers to somebody yesterday for Valentine's Day. It might be you. I'm not revealing it. It's not coming until later today. So maybe
I'll keep you all posted.
Maybe getting flowers to me. But I sent flowers, and this person that I sent flowers to, hands down, would have more appreciated a book. I should have sent a book, but a book.
I said it can't be me. I'd probably push the flowers more.
Yeah, see, so it
So
might be.
it's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel free to guess.
You still have time to send him a book.
I do, but a book is like a very personal purchase, don't you think?
So, Jacqueline got Amy a book.
Oh,
She didn't realize it was Give a Book Day, so that's perfect.
I love it. You have to tell her she's celebrating. It's so fun.
She should, yeah.
All right. While I was going to have our good news story that my fake team that I'm a fan of won the Super Bowl, I did find another really interesting article that I don't want to dive too deep into, but for those of you who are looking to bring this, article to your students later today, maybe share it with a colleague, just something interesting to think about. The headliner says the average American has made 5 new friends through video gaming this past year, which I just thought was such a wonderful emphasis on something that we've talked about before is you can foster relationships virtually. We obviously do it here in our Teach Better community all the time. But what an interesting study. So the average American has made 5 new online friendships through video gaming over the last 18 months, according to a new poll. They surveyed adults and found that 39% has seen an increase in their online friend list since the pandemic began, with the average gamer becoming so close to their new pals that they would even invite them to their wedding, which is so it was a small study. Who's to say that this is actually the most accurate numbers in the world? But I just thought it was so interesting that they're actually looking at fostering these relationships. Video games are obviously very relevant. Kind of cool.
I still have friends, a couple guys that I used to game with, probably 10, 11 years ago that I've never met in person that we still talk.
See?
I haven't played the game with them in years, but we got a good buddy down in Georgia.
I think that'd be a really interesting, the title in and of itself has kind of like a hook to it. I feel like you could bring this to your students and say, do we think this is true? This was a really short study. You could do that study at a classroom level or at a team level. Okay.
Probably, it's an opportunity then to find out some more about students. There's probably a bunch of students that maybe do games, some that don't, some that maybe struggle making friends elsewhere, and that's an outlet for them because it's just easier in different ways and stuff. So that's really cool.
Yeah, good news article. It's always good to make friends.
Always good to make friends.
Always good. We have a little transition here that we are going to make because we have a big announcement for our Teach Better conference. For many of you that have been with us for a while, especially if you consider yourself a member of the Teach Better family, you know that for the next 12 weeks, we are going to continue to announce our lineup. We also have a big event happening March 1st where proposals are opening up. So you too can join this featured speaker list. And we're very excited to read all your sessions and have our committee select our speakers for Teach Better conference. I'm thrilled that you and I are not a part of that because that sounds terrible. But we're really excited for somebody to be able to make those decisions. But this lineup was something we've been keeping secret for a very long time. Yep. I think Alexa Shepard and I were talking that it was like we decided this in October. We've been keeping the secret. As many of you know, if you tuned in 2 weeks ago, Alexa Shepard and Jed Derryberry were our 2 speakers that we announced for the first time 2 weeks ago. Now we have 2 more. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm waiting.
You feel super ready?
I'm waiting. I'm anxious over here.
Anxiously, like that.
Hit the button, Ray.
I will say there's 2 videos.
I don't play a video.
There's a transition video I'm supposed to click, but I don't know which one it is, and I think it's funny because the label isn't helping me. One is
so you might hit one that reveals a
no, it just here we go.
So right now, I want to know if you're ready to teach better.
That's the whole mission of this weekend.
Just being here ready to learn and grow and come together like this is awesome.
What are those small changes that can make you better tomorrow than you were today?
All the amazing speakers we have here, wow.
So we have a ton of people here who are published authors, who are writing about education.
Let's get out there and teach better.
All right, Brent, our big announcement of speakers who are going to be joining the Teach Better conference. As many of you know, this is a conference where you can get all the details over at teachbetterconference.com. It is October 14th and 15th. Jeff, are you ready for these next 2 speakers?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Reveal.
Here we go. It is official. We are announcing 2 new speakers for the Teach Better Conference. We have Mandy Freilich and Trey Gamage who are joining our lineup. Look at those silhouettes.
So no one guessed Mandy?
No one
Looks
guessed
like
Mandy.
iconic. Everyone knows that shot of Mandy.
I know. That's been her headshot forever. I think it's like, she's like bottom corner. I think people are really focusing on that center group. And
when did we reveal you?
We did tell our network that the 4 of us, you, me, Dave, and Chad, were
Dave, but like now you're there too.
I know we were possibly hidden in this image. I will tell you, almost everyone found me in this image.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're coming to the conference.
Well, I appreciate the invite, guys. I really appreciate it.
Wow. So now we have Jed, we've got Alexis, and now we have Mandy and Trey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's next to Trey.
So that has had Jeff the most.
I feel like I know all the rest, but I don't know who's next to Trey.
The person next to Trey has gotten the most incorrect guesses of anyone. Nobody has guessed the person next to Trey either.
Interesting.
And I will tell you, some of these faces, I totally understand. They're newer.
I know who it is now.
They're newer to our community, maybe. That person is not. That person is like around.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, well, I'm excited because Mandy's one of my favorite people in the world, and Trey's one of the coolest people in the world. So, Mandy's one of the coolest people too. I didn't mean to make it sound like she wasn't, but so this means we gotta wait another 2 weeks now to find out more.
Yeah, so we will have Mandy and Trey live with us at some point in the next 2 weeks, and we're going to feature them as 2 incredible speakers that are joining our lineup, and then we will announce the next phase, the next person on our list here. I'm pretty sure, Jeff, and I'm not looking at the list in front of me, the next week that we announce. So not this week. We already announced 2 this week. We're going to continue to celebrate next week. The week after, we will announce another element of this image. And I'm pretty sure we are only announcing 1 speaker, and it is the first reveal of our keynote lineup.
Oh, that's exciting.
So we will have 2 keynotes for this event, and one of them will be released in 2 weeks. So we're going to celebrate Mandy and Trey, and then we got another one coming.
That's exciting. If you haven't registered now, like teachbetterconference.com, you can still get $100 off. That ends on the 1st. So come hang out with Mandy and Trey.
I know there's kind of this like shift coming, and I want to make sure our community knows about it. I mean, obviously we're announcing our speakers. We're so excited. But early bird registration does end at the end of the month.
Yes. And
then right after, the day after early bird ends, proposals open, and we're going to be continuing to select the speakers for the Teach Better Conference. So proposals open March 1st all the way through the end of April. It's open 2 solid months. Hopefully you get all your details in, and then we'll just continue to add to this list, Jeff.
I'm trying to figure out who that is because I thought I knew. Now I'm not sure.
The person next to Trey?
Yeah.
I will spoil and say the person next to Trey is not the next announcement.
I like it because I'm sure people probably assume I know who all these people are, but I'm like, I'm not. I haven't looked at the full picture for a while, so I'm like.
I will say, so the next person we're announcing is right above Jed, right
above Jed. Okay.
There. Yeah.
Okay. That helps me.
Big deal. Big deal. I know. I cannot wait for everybody to see our lineup. This is going to just be so exciting.
Who's the guy with the hat?
That's Dave Schmitto.
Dave Schmitto. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, you guys have talked about him before.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, he's a cool guy. He shows up on the show every so often.
He's all right. That's exciting. Okay. So if you gotta even if, all right, if for some reason Mandy and Trey aren't cool enough, you should at least come and hang out with Ray. She's a Super Bowl champion fan, so you're cool by association. But it's gonna be so much fun though, hanging out. I'm looking forward to the network, and that's what I'm most excited about right now. Sessions are gonna be great. It's gonna be good days but I'm so pumped for that Thursday night networking when we all show up.
I totally agree. And I mean, networking is really a major emphasis. Yes, there'll be good sessions, but the fact that we have a 2-day conference that has 3 days of networking events is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I also really love, it's exciting to be able to reveal speakers every other week. I think it's really fun to be able to see people's faces. Obviously, it's kind of cool. This silhouette idea was totally yours, Jeff. I love that we can slowly reveal
my idea?
Yeah.
Well, that was a cool idea.
It was a great idea. But here's the deal. What I really like is all this image is doing that we're making these announcements for every other week. All this is doing is telling you people that have already committed to going.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's like the list is endless. Like we're starting with this image, but all this is that Mandy Fralick and Trey Gamage have said, yep, I'm there. Jed Derryberry and Alexa Shepard said, yep, I'm going. And I think it's so cool to be able to go through and be like, these are committed members of our family.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many as well that are even in the comments this morning that in their mind, they're like, yep, we're coming too. This is so fun to get the family together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it's going to be high five, fist bump, and safe hugging. Just party all weekend long. So you should really, when you're planning, you need to come in on Thursday, and you should go home like Sunday later.
Yeah.
So hang out all Saturday night. That's important, I think. We were up. It was a late night Saturday night last time.
Oh, it was so
late. Don't book that 8 a.m. Sunday morning flight. Book it at like 1. Give yourself some time. We'll do breakfast. We'll do breakfast on Sunday. Like we'll keep it going if you're
seriously. Like last time we had a conference in 2019, the Thursday and the Saturday networking events, which was like before the conference started and the conference had done, after the conference ended, was just as busy and crazy and full of energy and full of shenanigans as the Friday networking, which was like everyone
in the middle of everything
in one space.
That was the one thing that got me is that like most conferences, like the conference ends at 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something like that on Saturday. Like that's usually it.
They go home. Yeah.
We're done. Time to go home. And we still packed the bar again on Saturday night and no one went home. Like I left and there were still people there, like a lot, who had to leave on flights really early next day. I know you were one of those people.
Yeah. We left. I got picked up by Becky Schnexer and CJ Reynolds at like 3:30 in the morning. And we drove to the airport. There was no sleeping that weekend. Like people just need to understand. Don't sleep, drink your coffee. It's going to be 4 days of craziness. And I'm just going to keep increasing the days. It's a 2-day conference, but it's officially the busiest 4 days of your life. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely the busiest 5 days that you'll ever have.
Well, I mean, especially the 6th day. It's just the craziest.
Yeah. I mean, all 7 of them is like, it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Well, so we're officially starting networking on Monday night now.
Oh, I'm all about it. Okay, so truly though, we're setting up obviously like our venue. We're so excited to get in there. We have so much celebration that we're going to be hiding and hanging up. It's going to be great. And then Thursday night, that's when that first networking is. So we'd love for you to be around Thursday evening, all day Friday with an evening networking, all day Saturday. We'll conclude it. Then there's a Saturday networking, and who's to say how many other shenanigans. So we're so excited to see you guys October 14th and 15th. Will be great.
Yes. So get over there, register. If you haven't registered yet, go register now. Save the $100. This is fun.
I do want to say
it's like a long ways away, but but every time we talk about it, I get all tingly, Ray.
Me too. I will say, Jeff, we as a Teach Better community, shout out to Katie Miglin, who's literally leading the cause of this conference being planned, and all the committee heads. I mean, we have like all these different committees doing work. We have a lot planned, but our community is showing up and telling us they have other things that they're excited about. Like I've heard of at least two, and I'm sure there's more, at least 2 birthdays that are also that weekend of people that are already committed to being there, that they're going to be celebrating their birthday. I mean, we just have like we're going to need some cakes. I'm so excited.
Okay. I need to know birthdays. I'll get Amy on making some cupcakes.
We do. We have some Teach Better birthdays. I'm very excited. I need to write them down though, because I'm going to forget by October. We got to write these down.
Yeah, we need to make sure they get added to. Yeah, that's cool.
So hey, if you're listening right now, or you yourself, or you have a family member, or even a friend in the Teach Better community, and you know that their birthday is October 14th or 15th or the 13th, to be honest, let us know because we want to celebrate with them.
And even if your birthday isn't one of those days, just lie to us. Come have some fun.
It'd be great.
We'll do some cake. Great.
All right, Jeff. I think we should kind of preview what's coming this week.
Yes.
We also have a course that we need to kind of celebrate a little bit. So we'll be right back. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Drop-In. Jeff, we are having some fun making announcements. If you're tuning in now, There's been a lot that we've been able to share. We do want to give you a little preview of what's coming this week. Not only our guests for Daily Drop-In, but we have some Teach Better celebrations as well, including some extra lives this week to celebrate a few different things. So we're very excited to give you some details. Maybe you want to jot it down on your calendar. Jeff, I just want you to know I already added these things to your calendar. So you're
okay, cool. Thanks. I appreciate that.
I got you. We are obviously going to continue with Daily Drop-In all stinking week. Jeff, hopefully you choose to tune in, kind of join the fun as the week.
Who we got this week?
Yeah, we have
a
great week this week. So this week's theme, because you guys know that we have a theme every single week. We kind of really appreciate getting our guest views on the theme. The theme this week is fostering a safe environment.
Ooh.
So
okay.
I think this is going to open up some really healthy discussion, not only about physical, but emotional health and how we can continue to foster a safe environment for our students. Our guest tomorrow is Henry Turner, who will be a new face to the
it's a new face.
Family. So excited to invite Henry on the show. On Wednesday, we have a very familiar face, but it's been ages. I'm so excited. We have Adam Muller joining us. Who
really? Wow, yeah. Whoa, Teach Better OG.
I know, but not really on the show recently. I mean, I can't tell you last time that I interviewed Adam.
Wow, that's cool. That's fun.
I know. And then as Thursday continues, Brad Hughes is going to be interviewing Tiffany Copel, who I know is just going to be so fun because Tiffany herself is just like going to be a phenomenal interview. And then I can't wait for Brad Hughes.
She's a new face too.
What?
She's a new face, isn't she? Has she been on?
Maybe. I've been connected to Tiffany for a while, but I guess I don't know.
She's been. I don't know that I know Tiffany. That's exciting. And Brad gets to take over. So we're going to have 2 days of Brad.
We will, because then Friday, of course, Brad Hughes is also with me on Friday morning. Cool. So we will have 2 days of Brad. It's going to be crazy.
Happy Valentine's Day. You get 2 days of Brad this week.
I know. It's such a good Valentine's Day. I will say Brad is phenomenal. I cannot wait to watch him bright and early in the morning on Thursday. Wednesday night, we actually have a number of things going on. And then Thursday, we actually have another number of things going on. Wednesday, I know that we'll have Daily Drop-In, but we also have a course launch announcement. The course that's coming out on Wednesday, we are so excited to celebrate.
When's that announcement? When's the live for that?
The live for that is going to be Thursday. No, I lied. The live for that is Friday with Chad and Amanda.
Chad and Amanda. So the course comes out on Wednesday. So if you have the Academy membership, it'll hit your My Courses right away. And if not, you can jump over and get it. And then they're going to go live on Friday to give us a little inside look. Yeah,
it looks like Chad and Amanda are live at 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday to talk about the course.
Do Dave and I Dave and I allowed to share like some secrets on Wednesday's Brain Break? Is that allowed?
I was going to say in Brain Break, I think you can share a lot of secrets because I don't know that the topic for the course has been announced yet. I think
but I'm excited for it.
That's coming soon. If you are a grid method lover, you're going to love this course.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. And then, you'll have a lot of spoilers on Brain Break on Wednesday.
If you're an elementary teacher, you're going to love this as well. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to completely ruin it. That's exciting. So that's cool. We haven't seen Amanda live for a while either. So that's exciting on Saturday.
Oh my God. Honestly, we haven't seen Amanda because she's been working on this course so much. I can't wait for this course to be out so Amanda can like breathe easy.
Relax.
She's a full-time teacher. She's juggling everything in the world. It's February. It's a hard month for educators, and she has a course coming out. So shout out to Amanda, just killing it on the
Yes. Oh, that's exciting. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so we're announcing speakers this week. We've got a course coming out this week. We've got both Chad and Amanda live this week. We got double dose of Brad Hughes this week. Wow.
It's Valentine's Day. My team won the Super Bowl.
Ray's team won the Super Bowl.
And 12-Hour Live is coming up.
12-Hour Live is next Saturday, huh? A week from Saturday. Wow.
Kill me. I know.
I gotta get some peanut butter M&Ms and Doritos.
Yeah, have you figured out your snacks for 12-Hour Live?
No, that's actually not what I usually have. I have peanuts and granola. I always have those close by. So I have peanuts and granola. I'll probably have some. I don't know yet. That's a good question. I'd love to. If anybody wants to share with me, you can tweet at me and tell me what I should have for my snacks. I'll buy whatever you tweet at me.
That will be February 26th.
I'll just have them stacked up behind me.
Yeah. February 26th, 12 hours of teacher professional development, educator professional development, admin professional development. The agenda is miles and miles long.
And 100 plus giveaways.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna have like a cake or anything to eat at the end? Are you planning for that at all?
You say that jokingly, but I did last time and I kind of want to again.
Okay. I think someone send Ray a cake so that she can eat the cake. It doesn't have to be a whole cake, just a slice of cake is all you really need.
Like a cupcake. I don't need like a whole cake, just a little
cake. Yeah.
I think last time I had that company is called like Nothing Bunt Cake. It's like a
Oh,
bundt.
it's good.
So before that was a gift. That's even why I had it. But I have one down the street.
I thought it wasn't it. Hadn't you just celebrated someone's birthday the night before and it was leftover? I think that's what it was last time.
All I know is it was delicious.
Maybe that was two. I don't know. It seems like every time at the end you're always eating something like a cake or a full meal or something.
Guys, when you are live for 12 hours, you're allowed to eat cake at the end. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the part that I love about it is it was like you are so good at making sure that the production of our 12-hour lives are very professional, very organized, or whatever. And then by the very end of it, you're just like, oh, I love it.
Celebrate.
It's my favorite part of 12 hours. Like, how relaxed does Ray get, and when does that start happening? Is it an hour 2, or does it hold off to like 10?
I just give up after 12 hours of talking education. I'm done. No, I'm live a few times. I have to be professional at least until like I don't know when the last one is.
I'm actually not live that much. I can be unprofessional most of the day.
So you're going to be eating cake behind the scenes the entire day.
I'm going to have I have another desk over this way. I'm going to put my TV back up there and just play Xbox when I'm not on.
I'm so nervous for 12-hour live. It's going to be great. Anywho, 12-hour live for those of you who don't have February 26th on your calendar. February 26th, 8 a.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. Over 100 giveaways, a ton of guests, a ton of themes. It rotates like every half an hour to hour. It's going to be like truly insane. We're so excited to have you guys there to celebrate with us.
If you're not already, make sure you just follow and watching the team's Instagram and Twitter because we've been sharing out the agenda for that. And it is awesome. Great topics and some familiar faces, but also a lot of new faces, which is really cool. So this is going to be an exciting event.
Well, what's interesting, and I know that we're transitioning here, but like when we brainstorm the topics that are most relevant to our community, we typically find the guests that are who are experts in those topics.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them are faces that, of course, you've seen 100 times. Obviously, the agenda's out. You can go read who's joining us, but a lot of new faces because we have some relevant topics that we know our community wants to hear about, and we need to go find the experts in the field that can provide that insight. So
Lots of stuff going on, Ray.
All right, Jeff, we need to get people into their Mondays.
We do. We need to let them go. We need to. Yep.
Thank you to all of you that joined us this morning. If you missed it and you're tuning in a little late, we had a Teach Better conference announcement. We're celebrating Valentine's Day. My Super Bowl team won. We had some holidays, some good news stories. Literally never ending.
New course coming out.
Had
Amanda live. 12-hour live coming up. Ray's eating a cake. It's getting crazy in here.
And we have, just like normal, Brain Break is going to continue this week on Wednesday. So there is a lot going on to celebrate. Thank you all for being here, a part of our family. All right, friends, we will see you later. Please enjoy your last sips of coffee. Jeff, I'll see you later. Everybody else, let us know if you need anything. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.